Hi, this is Kendra from Pencil and Pigment, and today I thought I would try my hand at stab binding. Now I have a little tiny kit that I purchased from Amazon for under $10 at some point last year, and now I'm finally using them. So I have started on this tutorial because I think this will take longer than 10 minutes, but I'm going to show you what I did. So I am following a 5-minute tutorial called the 4-hole Japanese bookbinding tutorial from Sea Lemon, and I'll link it below. And what I'm using is just plain, this is just plain paper. It's called Astro Bright, and this is the first time I'm ever binding anything, so I only have a couple pages. I think there's like 2, 4, 8 pages maybe, and it's just plain paper. I'm not doing a cover. So in this tutorial, she has you take a paper the same size as the one you're binding, and you draw a 1-inch line. For those of you on the metric, it'd be like 2.54 inches. And then you fold the paper in half, you fold it in half again, and you fold it again. So you end up folding it 3 times. And then once you unfold it all out, you mark the holes on the folds, so you make your own paper template, so you don't have to buy anything. Now, I lined it up with my paper as best I could, and I punched some holes using an awl. And to protect my desk, I have the back of a watercolor pad of paper. This is the Fabriano Studio. Their backings are like the thickest cardboard I own. So I am doing that. So the step I'm at right now is the actual stitching and putting together. And she says to measure out, I'm gonna have a cat here in about 3 seconds. Step on my stuff. Okay, hi cat. Sorry about that. Magpie says hi. And then also my youngest daughter is watching because I'm making this book for her. So you measure out thread that's 5 times the height of what you're binding. So I measured this out 5 times the length. So we have a lot of thread here. And I'm just using the one that came with the kit. It's very color neutral and kind of blah. It'd be really, really fun to have some rainbow thread, like thread that goes into other colors, just to kind of spice it up. So now I'm going to try stitching, and I have some old clips. I think because I'm doing hardly any paper clips would have worked to hold this, but like bulldog clips, anything you have that kind of crunches and holds things together would work for this portion. So I'm trying to figure out, she divides her paper in half, and I can do that. And she goes up the 2nd hole and pulls and pulls and pulls. Oh my gosh. I see she kind of has this hole creator that makes the hole you make with the awl a little bit bigger. And I don't have one of those, but I don't think I need one. I'm trying to do this as budget as possible to keep with my no-buy art supply for the year. I will link that playlist. And then this end gets tucked inside for making a knot later. So we're just going to tuck that inside and apparently make a knot later. I am trusting in the process. You see your mama trying to learn new things? Your mom's trying to learn new stuff. Okay, there is a wealth of information on YouTube if you know where to look. Okay, so I've tucked that in. Where are we now on this tutorial? She go back through the same hole again? She does. Oh my gosh, see, I don't know that my holes are big enough. And she goes all the way through. Maybe it is. Oh my goodness, okay. Oh, okay. I think we're all right here. And we are making, this is kind of, I stabbed through the actual, I stabbed through the thread and I cut my thread in half. Okay, this isn't gonna work. How did I do that? Did you see what I did? I stabbed my thread in half. Okay. Your mom is so silly. And this is in part me not doing this close up and me doing this without a light. Did I just make it worse? I'm making it worse. Okay, this isn't gonna work. Hold on, let's try this again. Let's do this again. I will figure this out. It will not best or beat me. I do need most of this length though, so let's see what I can pull out and salvage, and we can try this again. This is why I didn't start with the sketchbook I want to bind first, because I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm not doing it right, so yeah, I don't know if I can undo this. I will manage to bind this, sweetheart. I just currently trying to figure out what the world your mom was doing with her binding. Well, I'm sure she never did this before. It's like I've knotted it. Hold on. Let's see if I can take this whole thing apart. Oh, your mom's so silly. Did I pull that back through? Okay. All right. We are going to try this again. And this is how we learn. Trial and error. Except this video is me just not binding a book. Oh gosh, and I think I need to trim the edge a little bit. This is very waxed thread, so it is very slippery and stuff for threading the needle, I'm hoping. All right, so we got it through again. Now, we start off with half, like we did before. And I'm pulling it through, and then I'm pulling it all the way through and tucking the end into the middle. Okay, here is the end. I'm tucking it in for the final knot. And then I'm going to try and come up through the hole without piercing any portion of the thread. Okay, I think I've done it correctly this time. Okay. This is starting to look correct. Yay, I did one! Your mom did one. Yay! High five. Now we go into this hole according to the tutorial. And again, I'll link all this stuff. Next Friday, I'm going to be trying a different binding style. I want to try the Coptic binding style. And that the Coptic one will be the one I use to make watercolor sketchbooks with some of the watercolor paper I own. So after you pull this all the way out, what do? I'm watching her in slow motion. I've slowed down the video. Oh, and you go back through. Okay, I can do that. Okay. As long as I'm not puncturing the thread anymore. And I might need... Okay, I got it through. Whew. We did it. What do you think of this binding?
Cool.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe at some point we'll figure out how to wax some of your purple embroidery floss stuff so we can have purple bindings. Okay, and then from there she goes up through. Is she ahead of me? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, such is life. And goes back through again. Okay, I can do that. This isn't so bad because you're only making 4 holes, so you only have to line up 4 holes. But if your book is really, really thick, you're gonna have to do it. Boy, I don't know. She's still ahead of me, isn't she? And she goes back through like 3rd time? Is that what she's doing? For this corner piece. Okay, hold on. And then we go through here. You were watching me thread paper in real time. Nothing sped up about this tutorial and trying to do this. Okay. And then it goes through this one. In the back, we have green paper in the back. Okay. And through this one. Okay. We got it so far. We're doing good. Now what do? Go up over. I have this playing at half speed, So I am able to keep up. Okay, and then she goes down again to get the side. Okay, now, what do we do? There is my binding. Oh, and we go up through this one. Okay, I can do that. So the whole back, hold on, lady. I'm gonna pause you real quick so I can get this one through. Okay, so the front and the back are all stitched. Now what did she do? I think she's tucking it in and tying it to the other one. And I am running out of time here. Let's see. Okay, so that's how it looks. Looks pretty good. Does she then, oh, she opens it up and does what? What is she doing? She's taking the thread that's hidden and pulls in the other one? Or pulls it out? How did she do that? And tie the two ends of the knot. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out how she does the ending knot. But here is where I am with stab binding. I hope this helps. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.